This is the Brandon T. Adams audio experience. Let's get started. Welcome back to the Brandon T. Adams audio experience. I'm Brandon T. Adams, and this is another rapid fire episode. And I want to talk about the challenges you face as you scale and really go after bigger goals. Not everybody talks about these different challenges, growing pains as they may call them, but the challenges you're going to face as you're growing. And, so many different things. One, when you start to grow a business, let's talk about a business. When you're scaling revenue, that means you have to hire more people. You have to put more systems and processes in place. You have to do more delegation. You can no longer have the mindset of, I need to do it myself. Well, you should never actually have that mindset of the only way to get it done is do it yourself. That way will never allow you to scale. And so you get to the point where you have to hire experts and hire other team members to do the things you're not the best at. And you only focus on what you're the best at. In this case, let's say you're the CEO of the company, the founder, you're probably going to focus mainly on high-end deals, delegation, and maybe still doing some sales. But you're really focused on the things that really move the needle for the company. You're not doing the tedious tasks you can hire somebody else to do. And so think through who you need to delegate and also to do different things, but also what are the things you no longer want to do, things you don't want to spend your time doing. And whatever those things are, hire somebody to do that. So if you're scaling a company, like right now, my company has roughly close to 20 people, and we will likely within 8 months have another 20, 30 people. We're doubling in team size. We're scaling our revenue. So a lot of changes are happening. I have a COO that's really doing a lot of the delegation. I have a CIO, Chief Innovation Officer, who's kind of helping the COO, but also thinking through the bigger growth of the company. And then me as a CEO, I am doing more delegation. But then there's other systems and processes in place. You have account managers that works with the clients. You have the project manager that's overseeing the account managers. You have the digital marketers, you have the branding experts, you have the producers, you have the editors, you have the assistants, you name it. And so you need to actually write out what are the tasks for those team members and how can you hold them accountable and have somebody else that holds them accountable for that task. So thinking through that process and being able to let go. And some of the things maybe that you enjoyed doing before in the business, you no longer should be doing. You could do them and maybe enjoy it, but is that actually limiting you from being able to grow the business? Now, this is if you want to actually scale your business and go to another level. You're going to have to change the person you are. You're going to have to be okay with letting other people do tasks you normally did before. And it's never going to be done exactly how you want it done. Somebody else will do it in a different way, but you got to be okay with that. You got to give others, a part of the team, more freedom to do things in their own way. And again, hold them accountable, but don't over micromanage everything because that will limit your scalability. Now, looking at as you go after big goals and scaling in any part of your life, maybe this doesn't mean you're going to have a big company with a big team, but you're going after a big goal. And maybe that is, let's say you're trying to win the Olympics. You're trying to win a gold. You're trying to do something big in life. That will take a lot of sacrifice and commitment and discipline. Michael Phelps talked about how for I think 3 years, he swam every single day for 3 years. Christmas, holidays, birthday, everything. Always swam. He was disciplined. I'm sure he had to sacrifice a lot of times where he couldn't go spend time with family, couldn't go to parties, all those different things, because he was committing to winning gold. If you want to become the best at anything, it's going to take a commitment. You're going to have to make sacrifices. You're going to have to say no to those fun activities, those temporary fun wins and opportunities, to go for the longer term win. And you may lose friends along the way because not everybody is going to be as committed to you. And that may mean you're not going to spend as much time with certain friends. And as you grow, there may be times where that friend no longer is of service to you in your life based on what they like to do and based on what you want to do. It just really plain and simple. If you're going after big things, there's going to be people that are going to doubt you. They're going to challenge how you think. But also they're going to think you're crazy. And also there's going to be people that no longer serve your life. And so that's just a part of it. And other sacrifices as you're going after big things. You think about in business, There's financial sacrifices. And not everybody will understand it. But if you're growing a business, you're going to have to reinvest a lot of money back into the business. Or a project, like when we did our show, we had to reinvest money, a lot of money into the show. Anything great will come at a price. The question is, what is the price you're willing to pay? And do you want to pay that price? There's been a few times in my journey, and still as I grow, I question, is it the price I'm willing to pay? Is it worth the thing I'm going after? And also I ask myself, why am I even going after it? Think for yourself, why are you going after the things that you're going after? Is it going to serve you? And knowing what the end result is, and knowing if you get the end result, will it make you happy? And will it be worth all the sacrifices that you made along the way? As I continue to grow, for every level, there's another devil, another challenge. I will look and ask myself, okay, is this the route I'm going? Is this the sacrifice I'm willing to make? Do I want to make the sacrifice? And life changes, things change along the way. But you're going to be challenged. And ask yourself, how bad do you want it? What's the price you're willing to pay? And know you're going to have a lot of growth spurts, a lot of challenges. But if you really want that end goal, it means a lot to you, then it's going to be worth it. So that's my talk today, just around challenges and what it's going to take as you scale. I'll continuously update you through the podcast on my own journey, my own challenges with growth and scaling and hiring and delegation and being a CEO. If you enjoyed this episode, let me know. Brandon@BrandonCAdams.com is my email, or send me a DM on social media @BrandonCAdams. Hope you guys have a good day. Until next time, we'll see you later.